Okay. Hi. You see me? Welcome to my channel, Philippine Expat Country Living. We have plenty guests here from our beloved friend in California.
Yeah, our friend in California, some months back, asked me what I missed the most about living in the Philippines. And I calmly said, oh, geez, everything. And then just basically the variety of foods, and especially sandwiches and the different variety of quick cooked meal soups and that are completely unavailable here. In the meantime, she says, well, why don't you make out a list and I'll see if I can help. And so I did, and she sent us a package of so many of the things that are completely unavailable here in the Philippines and that. And we just received the package and that, opened it, and as you can see, the variety of different things, soups and that, and vegetables and packaged goods and that we received.
Here we are. Wow. Fruit juice.
Yeah, that's, along with M&Ms and Skittles again.
What is this, darling? Refresh and recharge.
Oh, those are packages of what we call Kool-Aid. In order to make different flavored drinks, just add it to water with some sugar, and you make
like
different
juice.
and make different flavored juice drinks. Yeah.
12 packs.
Yep.
Wow. Look at this one.
And that's Jello, a package of Jello.
What kinds of Jello there?
All different kinds of Jello, yeah.
Like strawberry rather.
Raisins.
Raisin, wow.
Some of Beth's favorite. She loves the raisins in that.
Wow.
At times in the past, we have tried to give some of this stuff to our neighbors and that, and find out that they won't eat it. And it's hard to explain and everything else, but the flavors that we take for common in the U.S. and the things that we like are somewhat distasteful to them, and they just kind of turn up their nose at it. And so because people have asked, well, why don't we give away some of this? And we do to some of the expats who are familiar with it, but to the locals, they'll wind up giving it away, or will open it and not really eat it because they don't like the taste or the flavor and that. So
we just love dried fish.
And yeah, their rice, pork, bone soup, and fish, dried fish, and it's hard for them to get away from that.
Yeah.
As Beth was just holding up some more saltine crackers and that.
Wow.
And
I heard cut for the dog or the pet.
No, that's for
here.
Yeah.
No, pet.
Oh yeah, you can cut their hair, yeah, to thin it out.
Here, oh. Hola. Wow, so nice here. This different. Hola.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It thins out their hair.
Wow. Hola, I'm so sharp. Hola, thank you, ate.
As you can see, the other member of our family is right there, enjoying this all and looking on. As,
He's waiting for his treat.
yeah, waiting
Really,
for his.
oh?
Oh boy, yeah.
This
He,
is for cat lang?
yeah, he's already tasted those, and Lito likes those. That's
Ay,
pretty good
Philippine.
stuff.
Philippine, ah.
And that.
Wait, I'll just use my hand. Sila ang bang, Uy!
Oh, so
Wow,
good.
smells
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
darling.
What?
Smells good.
Better
Wow.
watch out or Beth will be eating it pretty
My
soon.
mouth. Buttery. Yeah. It's like, what kind of food is that? Labi. Too much. Oh, I like it. Wow.
Anyhow.
You can't eat this one? This is for the
That's for
animals,
the dog, honey.
Oh, wow.
So no, you can't. You shouldn't eat it, even though you probably could. It wouldn't harm you at
Wow,
all.
here, oh, so nice.
Yeah, some bungee cords, which wow,
This
always
is
come in handy.
Yeah.
Always come in handy.
Hala, another daily.
Yeah, that's a toe clipper, a toenail clipper. Here,
Ah.
a clipper
yeah.
for the dog's feet.
Oh, wow, thank you, ate. Oh,
And-
there is a clipper for the dog?
Well,
What?
yeah.
You want more? She want more. She messed
Well, she's going down there now.
No, wow, I've never heard that one.
Yeah, you can clip their nails.
This one, triple antibiotic ointment.
And some antibiotic ointment.
Oh, let me see.
Yep. Neosporin.
Yeah, this is good, darling.
Yep, triple antibiotic ointment.
Wow. Thank you, ate.
Yeah, some of that stuff is hard to come by here. They do have antiseptic solutions here
Wow.
and that, but a Neosporin type in a tube is hard to locate. Oh, and it caught my favorite Colombian coffee, medium dark, and that. Wow, so good. Yeah.
You're gonna enjoy them. Plenty. And this one is so heavy.
Oh, and here's something else they know nothing about here, and I specifically asked for,
Looks
and
like
that
animals' food.
is 15 bean soup.
15 beans soup. Looks like a roaster food.
Yeah. Oh, they would love to eat this too.
Oh, really?
And that ham beans, you cook up heat up a meat and everything else, add water, add this, and basically cook it all day long, and you have some amazing soup. Add your own seasoning. Oh, there's a seasoning pack in here, so wow, yeah, so good.
Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Wow, even me, I like it. Wow. Wait.
Oh, they'll eat the whole thing. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, almost. Soon she won't eat rice.
We're turning our Filipino dog into an American.
Hello, this one. Oh wow, corned beef, daily.
Yep.
Wow. Thank you, ate. What else, plenty?
Well, just go down the line here.
Yeah.
I separated everything out, so
Buns, clams, baked beans. Look, baked beans. Floppy, so nice. This one, oh, Floppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe
Sloppy
sandwich
Joe, rather.
is not available here, period. And that we're able to at times get some green beans and sweet corn in that. But another thing is beef stock and chicken stock, which is good for soups and that. Something to kind of add to the bone soup here.
What is less sodium, daily?
And that.
Chicken broth.
Yep. Less sodium, less salt.
So the chicken is like this?
No, no, no. It's a liquid.
A liquid?
It's flavored. It's what's left
Wow.
over when you cook the chicken. The broth is what's left over. You make your gravy out of, and
Wow.
that. But it helps in cooking soups to add that to it. And that.
Natural, no salt, no sugar added. Green
Yep.
peas. No, there is a.
I got them all lined up, honey, so that they're all the stuff in a row there.
Okay, I just got
So
it.
it's kind of easier to.
Reduce, this is same.
Yeah,
Wow.
beef broth and chicken broth, Hormel chili.
Wow, Hormel chili.
And that's one of
Like
my
that.
favorites. Every once in a while you can find that here.
Wow, for cocktail.
Now, fruit cocktail and perhaps fruit cocktail here is, you buy fruit cocktail here, it's basically a couple of grapes, a couple of pineapple slices in there, and the rest is just kind of fill. So
Very nice.
having
Thank you,
fruit
Ate.
cocktail from the States is a lot different.
Progresso.
Now, everything up front here that you see is Progresso soups, different varieties. And from New England clam chowder, chicken noodle, roasted chicken noodle, oh gosh, minestrone Italian, beef pot roast, and everything else. Like I said, I'm a soup lover and soup and sandwich type person. And their soup here is basically pork bones with a little meat attached. And that's it. And then they flavor it with maybe some monosodium glutamate, and that's about it. Hamburger helper. Wow.
I thought this is the dog food.
Beth thought this was dog food in the box's hamburger helper.
Yeah.
And I told her I'll cook one up and show you.
Looks like animals.
Yeah. No, you actually cook up your hamburger, add your onions and seasoning to your hamburger.
Wow.
Pour the contents of the box into the pan, add water, and cook by instructions, and you've got a meal in a box.
Is this noodles? Noodles?
Oh, probably. If you see it right there in the picture.
Wow.
But yeah, it's a boxed food like this, completely unavailable anywhere here, even in your bigger stores and that.
Nothing really. Oh, here, wow, we have calendar here.
Yep.
Very nice. Thank you, Ate. Wow, so cute. And we get another. I just have like 2018. So.
Yep. So it's all I can say is wow, and that this is absolutely amazing, and we thank you so much. Wow. Unfortunately I'm getting spoiled in that with a lot of the stuff I miss so much from the States, and the basic thing is the variety compared to here. It's like you walk into Walmart and bread fills up a whole aisle, all the different varieties. Bread here is white bread, soft, sandwich bread, that's it. There's no rye, there's no wheat, there's, oh gosh, and you can go down all the different types of bread and everything else, sourdough type breads, nothing like that exists here. And that, so, and it's the same with the lunch meats. Like I said, you go to the delicatessen in Walmart and your variety of cheese and your variety of lunch meat. The Filipinos are not sandwich people at all, to very little. Number one, they don't have the bread, really what I would consider the good bread. Number two, they're just so ingrained in the rice and the pork and the soup and the dried fish and that. So there's no variety at all in cheese or any type of lunch meats or any type of basically what we would call a delicatessen. Even in your bigger stores in the malls here, don't really even have them and that. So thank you very much. We have been so blessed and everything like that. Of course, I've already opened a can and had it for supper last night. Yeah, you could probably use that. Well, it's too big for the teeth and that, to cut the teeth and that. The other thing we still have here is all the lamps that in a previous video you've seen us give away some. And our friend from California basically sent us one for each one of the 30 families that surround us here. And have the intention of course, give one for everyone here, and an extra set of batteries for them and everything and that. And thank you so much. And as you've seen from the videos and that the people here are so appreciative of even such a small gift as this. So it's a Valentine treat for you, honey. And just candy, soft candy.
Sour.
Well, Beth just loves the variety. It's like Christmas whenever we receive a package and everything and that. And so many of the things they just have never seen here and are so unfamiliar with, and it's hard. What?
Squash.
Squash seed?
Yeah. Squash seeds.
We'll have to plant some squash.
Different squash.
Yep.
Big.
And that should be it.
Wow, very nice.
Oh yeah. Clothes clips and everything.
So hard.
Again, compared to the stuff here, and I'm sure
like
it's
this are but too skinny.
Yeah.
And easily broke. Wow, I like it. So, Mr. Doro.
Yeah. She sent a special gift of a couple of flashlights for our helper here that we've had full time here since last March, and that. So we're getting to that point where we're approaching a year, and it's a family that lives real close to us here. And what I would consider among some of the poorer of the poor that are up here and that. So any help, you know, is just such a benefit to them, as you've seen by our videos here too.
You're so sweet, Ate. You put a name. But I open yours.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay. All I can say to you is thank you so much, Ate, and your family. And you're so generous to us. And you get such a kind heart. And thank you for everything.
Yep. And God bless you and your family, and take care of you, and good health and prosperity for you always. And so we'll say goodbye.
Bye for now. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys.
And bye from this end too.
Okay. Bye-bye. Si bye langga.